Okay, Daniel, I've been in this organization, I think it's 17 years now. We started at Wazewasa, whereby I was a caregiver without any stipend. Then we went on in 2004. There was this depression between Wazewasa and there was board members and the coordinator. Then the coordinator decided to establish her own organization. So I didn't go out to this new board members. I stayed with the old coordinator. Then she founded this organization, which is Lethi'themba. I was with Lethi'themba since from 2004. Then she went out to be a counselor. Then I took over as a project coordinator, but there was a manager there. Then there was this NGO, which is Operation Hunger. No, it's not Operation Hunger. It's global funding. Then I started establishing the Safe Park, whereby I was accommodating 316 children from the very same school that I'm working with now. Then it went on and went on, and then the children didn't come anymore. So I started last year. So the work that I'm doing with these children from that school, as I've said to you, that the school calls me so that you can identify the children that are supposed to be in the safe park. Because sometimes you tell the teacher that you want needy children, then they just pick up any child. But there are children who really needs our support. Yeah, because now, again, whatever I'm doing, it's helping them with their homeworks, teaching them how to read, then doing the spelling board, again the spelling bee. But what I wanted to do is that if we are doing the spelling bee, it would be worse if we rewrite them. But with the help here, I think that's going to happen. You see, if the children compete with each other, so they know if I don't compete, then that one is going to defeat me. So the competition, I think, is a wise thing to the children. Then after first prize, second prize, third prize, then they become rewarded. After what you said, the other one, he or she would also like to pull up his or her socks. You see, that's what I'm trying to do to these children. And what also I would like to do, Daniel, is for me to go to the guidance or the foster parents of these children, to tell them that, you know what, we work from here until here, only for the children. Then what you can do with you is to come to us at Lethi'themba, so then you can sit down and tell us what you can do. Then we'll take it from there. We open up a new project that will be helping you. If you want to sew shoes, you want to bake, you want to do something, then we'll take it from there. We'll write a proposal to Themba Interactive. Then we'll take it from there. Because now, really, Daniel, it is not enough. There's a child who's coming to the program. It's only one child. But when you do the home visits at their home, it's more than one child. So what are we going to do with that other child or children? So to us, it's a typical situation, because we pour some food in this smaller thing. Then he or she went home. Are they not going to fight for this food? They are going to fight for this food, you see. But I'm not sitting. I'm also going out to look for other sponsors. Although my board members, they don't know. But that's what I'm doing, because I won't sit and, fold my arms. No, I'm not doing that. Even the school is also willing to assist me with that. Yes. Yeah, as I've said, the community that I'm working within is Ward 63. I think I am facing a lot of problems, because the last time there was a child who was sodomized. So that child was traumatized. I have to refer the child to Ekurhuleni. Then again, there are a lot of things that are happening in that community, so it's very much disadvantaged. But as I've involved the councillor, I have to go and sit down with the councillor and tell him my involvement in the community via Lethi'themba, you see. So I think Lethi'themba is playing a big role, especially in Safe Park. Because as I said to that, if the teacher calls us, the deputy principal, we just go there and solve the problem. But we're not doing that alone because I'm not a professional officer, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist. And then we refer. When they are professionals, I told that I'm working with Ekurhuleni and Thuthuzela. Thuthuzela is under National Prosecution Authorities, whereby I'm referring children who have been physically abused and sexually abused. And then in Ekurhuleni, I refer children who doesn't have IDs, children, who doesn't have, and then children who doesn't have certificates. Sometimes I know where to refer them. Then if I refer them there, Daniel, I don't know what can I say. Even if there was a father who came to us saying that the mother has taken the children, I have to intervene. So at school they refer him to us. So I have to know, as I said, I have to know the resources, where to refer these people, you see. And the challenge that also that I'm facing, we don't have enough resources for writing, because a person when it comes to you, he wants you or she wants you to write something that she can prove to those people that I refer to them that Lethi'themba has referred me here. Then a person becomes afraid going there and without having anything, you see. So I think these are the things that we'll discuss with Bafana when he comes to us tomorrow. So there's a lot of things that's still going to happen, because also again what we do as we are visiting these children, we find out that the foster parent is misusing the child's grant. You see, then it's a challenge that we have. I have to stand up and tell the parent, you know what, if you're continuing doing this, then I'll go to the Home Affairs, or I'll go to SASSA, then I'll report you. Then after maybe because they receive their grant, especially on the first, each and every month of first week. Then when I go back there, then we find out that no, she's no longer misusing the child's money. Yeah, and then again, I've got this problem. Some children don't have any uniform. That's my challenge. Torn shoes, here it comes to torn tunics. Then what's going to really happen to those children? Because at our school level that I'm working with, they're only giving grade 1 children. Then the grade 7, they're no longer receiving the uniform. That's the challenge. And that you must know, Dynamic. The minute we bond with these children, they become too much attached to us. Anything that happens to these children, then it affected us. It really affects us big time. Because we are like their parents now, you see. That's what is really happening. But what can I say? We have to support these children morally, with everything that we can do. Yes. Yeah, their situation is too challenging. Why am I saying they don't receive a child's grant? And sometimes this year, children are not admitted at school because they don't have birth certificates. So it's a challenge to see a child not attending school for the sake of identification documents, you see. So I don't know how I don't know, because now, while I did to this other family, Daniel, so I spoke to the mother of the children. She said that she's from Lesotho. She doesn't have any documents, but the children who have been born here. Then I asked her, is the father having an identity document? Then she said yes. I mean, he's the father of the children. Why don't you go to the hospital, not even hospital, to the police station, and do the affidavit saying that you are giving the father these children, so that the children, they can have the birth certificates, and the father can also go and apply for the child's grant. They're staying together. I mean, I think that's the easiest way that they can do, because this is the father, he is not the stepfather. So I didn't to the feedback. I went back to them. I sent my sister, then they came back saying that the father said he went to police station to do the affidavit. So when they met the mother's children, then the mother said, you know what, this father did things because he saw you, but now he didn't do anything. Then I said, then I'll come back to him and spoke with him. Because who are suffering? Children are suffering. He's not suffering, you see. But I think if we can, I don't know, if we can get any help, because really, it's very much challenging, and really it is. Because really, we are talking the priority of the children. But if you see, the safety of the child first, it's not there. Because I'll be sitting inside the house, the children are also loitering around. A child can be grabbed, be raped, and be killed. That's what we are facing here, you see. Then when you go out looking for a child, you find a child lying around. She's been raped and she's dead. Why? Because you didn't take the child to attend the crèche or any safe park, you see. That's the challenge that we are having, we are facing in the community. But I think, I don't know. Really, it's giving me a lot of, even a headache. I can't even sleep at night. I do have sleepless nights. When I wake up, then I start thinking my grandchildren are attending the crèche. So what about my next door neighbor child? He or she's not attending, you see. And it's too hectic. Yeah.